So, hey guys, welcome back to FX Racer, and today we're gonna do 20 laps of Silverstone with the new simulation. So, here we go. Let me introduce to everyone on the 2025 grid. That is me, first of all, and second, we have Max Verstappen in the Red Bull. Then in Ferrari, we have Charles Leclerc and Lewis Hamilton. So, in the Mercedes, we have George Russell and the young talent Kimi Antonelli. Next, we have Aston Martin, we have Fernando Alonso, the new rookie Fernando Alonso, and that is Cash. Then we have Nico Hulkenberg and Gabriel Bortoleto in the Audi not Audi, I mean it will be Audi. We have Esteban Ocon and Oliver Bearman in the Haas. We have Racing Bull, we have Yuki Tsunoda and Isaac Hadjar. Next we have McLaren. In McLaren we have Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri right there. Then in the Alpine we have Pierre Gasly and Jack Doohan. And finally on Williams we have Carlos Sainz and Alex Albon. So if you want the liveries and the suits, it's all available in the Discord server. So here we go. You can see a little bit of a bug there that doesn't show. Okay, you can see it's all extreme aggressive AI, so it's a more difficult settings. You can get it on the game. So here we go. We are on the grid with aggressive AI and difficulty extreme, and we go green in Silverstone for our 20 lap race. You can see alongside the Mercedes of Kimi Antonelli right there. Can we get George Russell in the first corner? Here we go. Little bit of a chaos going on. As you can see, Kimi Antonelli is doing a move on his teammate, but can we find any space to do any move? As you can see, George Russell has been overtaken. Can we do it round the outside? But oh no, the simulation strikes in as we almost lost the car and almost hit George Russell in the Mercedes right there. That could have been a disaster in the first lap, but everything is so far so good. We are in P8 right now, but little bit struggling with this new simulation thing right there. As you can see, both the Mercedes are side by side, and George Russell and Kimi Antonelli both are side by side going in the cops corner. Let's see who's gonna get it. Round the outside George Russell goes, and here we go. George Russell maintains the position, but can we find any space to get it on Kimi Antonelli as we are wheel to wheel going to Maggots and Beckets? And here we go. Can we get it? No, we couldn't get it on George Russell, but there we go. Kimi Antonelli is trying his best to get the move done, but we're gonna sneak past Kimi Antonelli right there. But can we now get George Russell? That is a crazy opening lap battle going on right now. Oh dear me, that is insane. But now we are taking the slipstream from George Russell. Can we do anything? Maybe no. George Russell also sliding a little bit. We are alongside George Russell. We're side by side again to the club corner we go. Can we do it? We're gonna put our elbows out on George Russell, and here we go. We're gonna maintain our position. Now our next target is the Ferrari boys. That first we have Lewis Hamilton. Let's see what can we do it on Lewis Hamilton right now as we are going to the Maggots and Beckets again, but not able to find it. Lewis Hamilton also struggling with this new simulation handling there, but here we go. Can we do anything? We're gonna have DRS activated. With the aid of DRS, can we gain it on Lewis Hamilton? Here we go. We are gaining. We're gonna pull alongside him, and let's see what we managed to do. Oh no, and oh dude, that was oversteer. That was a oversteer, and we ruined. We lost position, dude. We are losing position. We lost position from George Russell right there, and that is little bad. That was a lot of hard work that went into. Oh, look at that again, another slide there. I mean, all our hard work actually got ruined, but we're gonna fight back. We're gonna try to get George Russell again as we are trying to go down the inside of Brooklyn corner, and let's see what can we do. We're alongside him now. George is a little bit pulling up, but you can see a little bit of a raindrop coming. But let's see what can we do to the cops corner. He has allotted me the outside line. Can we do it? No, he sticks to the inside, and that was a crazy defense from George Russell right there. But we're gonna continue the fight. Let's see what can we do to the Chapel corner. As we can see, we are gaining with the help of DRS. Can we pull alongside him? We are wheel to wheel with George Russell, and here we go. We're gonna clear George Russell right there. Now we're gonna complete the move by going nicely to the Stowe corner. Now it's a time to pit. Actually, you can see the rain has already come, so to the last few corners we go. You can see Lewis Hamilton also. For some reason I'm getting better grip on the slick tire on wet, so we go alongside him, and Lewis Hamilton blocks my entry to my box. That is crazy. I'm gonna do a very illegal thing. I mean, you cannot reverse into a pit box, but we have to do that because I turned in and there was Lewis Hamilton there. I couldn't turn in there. That was crazy little bit, but you can see we lost time because because of that pit stop drama right there. Now we are getting, let's see where we pull alongside. There we go, Esteban Ocon in the Haas there. Let's see where we are after all this chaos there. So we are must be, let's wait for the update. We are in P11 right now, so we do have lost a lot of time right there, but we're not gonna give up. We're gonna follow the Haas of Oliver Bearman, but you can see the rear end is stepping away, so it is in rainy time. So let's see what we managed to do as we are now gaining on Oliver Bearman. But look at that again, the rear end sliding and we are going off track. That is not at all good for us, dude. We are losing. Oh, look at that the kick stick. What was the name of the Sauber? Yes, Sauber also overtook us, so we have to repass Gabriel Bortoleto. Look at that, we're trying to do it in Magnussen Becker. Gabriel Bortoleto a little bit going wide there. Can we get him on the chapel corner? Not able to do it right there, but we're gonna get the DRS. Here we go, we're gonna try to gain it on Gabriel Bortoleto. Here we go, can we swing it down the inside? Let's see who gets it to the stove corner, and here we go, we're gonna get it, but rear end seems little bit loosey-goosey right there. Well, a simulation thing is proving to be little bit difficult to drive because the rear end just sliding like this, like very unpredictable sometimes it feels like. And also we got a track limit warning, even though I did not mean to cut the cord. The rear end just went away. But here we go, Esteban Ocon in the Haas. Can we gain on him on the, that is called Vale corner. Okay, here we go. So the last second right there, so we are trying to get it. We are now on the international straight to the AB corner. We go, let's see what we managed to do. We are still trying to chase it down the farm corner right there. Can we do it? No. Yeah, okay, we have done the move on Esteban Ocon, the Haas car right there. So here we go, that is a good thing right there. But the chase is still on. We can do it. We can gain more position even after that little bit of issue. You can see again on the same corner, this is happening in the left field corner again and again. I don't know why this is happening, just unpredictable I sometimes feel like, but we're gonna still try to continue. We got the speed, the Haas is on our side. Can we do it on the Wellington straight going through? This is still not possible, but we are very close. You can see the rain light is blinking at the back of Oliver Bearman's car. Can we do it on the Brooklyn corner? Can we do it down the inside? No, not able to do it. Can we do it now to the left field corner? Down the inside we go. He's still there. He's still there, dude. That is crazy. They're trying to be side by side, but who's gonna get it to the Cops corner? No, he gains a lot of time, but he chooses the inside, so I do not have any space, but I'm gonna keep my foot in. We are a little bit wheel to wheel with the Haas. Let's see, can we do it to the Magnussen Beckett corner? And here we go, down the little bit off the track, and how no, the car again there and just sliding off there. So this is really not good. The handling is very unpredictable. The slide just sliding, but here we go. Can we do it on Oliver Bearman? Look at the rear end is again sliding off. Just unpredictable. Just it's going loose. I'm not able to feel that stability in the car on the rear end. This is not a good news. I mean, the car is not producing stable input, like very unpredictable it going sometimes. So very difficult to understand what the rear end is giving up. And look at that, it just gave up completely. That is a disaster. We worked so hard after this, but we're just going back now. That was a disaster. We spun, man, dude. This is a disaster. I mean, crazy, man, crazy. We're now pretty much back. I mean, we have lost all the progress that we made. Very bad. Very bad. This is very bad. Very frustrated right now. Like, we are now dropped to P19, so got to make all the progress again, but we're not gonna give up still. We're now chasing Alonso in the Aston Martin right there, and there was a pass there on the chapel curve right there. Magnussen Beckett and their chapel curve, and now we are going, still trying our best to do whatever we can do. So everyone is pitting as the dry period is now coming, so we're gonna switch to the medium tires right now. Let's see what we managed to do with the medium tires. So most probably this will not most probably last the whole lap, so we will need to do a little bit of a last minute pit stop with maybe super soft tires. So here we go, everyone. Is there Pierre Gasly right there trying to pass around the outside, but now the battle is again on to make our grip on everything. We're gonna gain back to everything. We're gonna try again. So I'm gonna show that what I'm capable of, even after that unpredictable sliding thing going on around the with the car right now, but I'm still gonna prove my worth that I'm capable. Yes, we are trying to do it wrong there in the Brooklyn corner, not able to do it. Can we do it down the inside of Lafitte corner? The car is again sliding there, but we are trying to be side by side, but Yuki Tsunoda gets the edge on us as he is on a super soft time, much better grip maybe. But now can we do anything on the cops corner? Here we go, we are very close, little bit running understeer, and we are a little bit off the track as we got a track limit warning right there. That is not good news for us, but we're gonna try to gain on them. This is going all bad because of the rear end sliding, but here we go, we are side by side with Yuki Tsunoda. Look at that on the hanger straight, we're side by side, we're wheel to wheel with Yuki Tsunoda. But can we go Isaac Hazard too? Here we go, double pass, double Racing Bull pass on the hanger straight. That was crazy, man. So this is our worth, man. We can do it, we can pretty much fight. But you know, unfortunate moments are happening, but we can pretty much fight as Lance Strolovic is right there. Let's see what can we do on him, on the Aston Martin. Can we do it? Can we find the outside of the cops corner? We're gonna keep our foot in. Oh, he's squeezing in a little bit, and here we go, we're gonna prove our worth. We are managing the Aston Martin of Lance Strolovic right there, but everything is still okay. We have to gain more time as we have made some progress right there, and again it is sliding on the chapel curve right there. I mean the chapel corner right there. It is going crazy, man. Now we are trying our power on Nico Hulkenberg in this take kick Sauber. What was that from Nico Hulkenberg? He's also finding it a little bit difficult to control the car, and that was crazy. Who almost bumped into him. But here we go, his teammate Gabriel Bortoleto. Let's see what can we do. He's also a little bit struggling with the car. Can we do it again? It's the car here and it's just going away. Dude, I don't know why it is going away. I'm just frustrated kinda inside the cockpit there, but I'm trying our best to understand what the car is behaving as we are side by side, trying to be side by side with Gabriel Bortoleto. But what can we do to the Abbey corner, the first turn there? Let's see what can we still do. Can we do a little bit of a cheeky dive bomb down the inside? We go on Gabriel Bortoleto, but Gabriel Bortoleto not giving up, is still maintaining, and he passes us right there. That is crazy. The mentality of Gabriel Bortoleto, he's not giving up there. That is crazy, but we gonna keep the fight on with Gabriel Bortoleto. Can we do it down the inside of the Lafitte corner? And here we go, give a squeeze, good squeeze right there, and here we go, we're gonna maintain our position right there. But now the next target is Esteban Ocon. Let's see what can we do as we are gaining on Esteban Ocon here, and again little bit sliding, but can we do it on the back corner? We are trying to be side by side. That could have been a little bit of a risky move right there, but we're gonna hold our line and we're gonna try to do it. Oh, look at that, again sliding. I was going to say we could try to do it with the DRS, but here we go, we are trying to attempt it again. We are just juggling with the position right there. Down the inside we go to the farm corner, but he still maintains it. Ocon is not giving up. That is a little bit of a crazy racing going on with Esteban Ocon, but we're not gonna give up. We're gonna slick into this. He's dropped his slipstream right there. He defends the inside to the Brooklyn corner. Can we do it from the outside? Is it possible? Well, the rear end will go. Okay, rear end stakes in, but we're gonna try to do it again on Lafitte corner. Is it gonna be the move, or he's still there on the outside? He is still there technically, but can we do it? What's gonna happen to the cops corner? Yes, we're gonna gain our position. We're gonna cover our position, and we're gonna confirm our P11 position for now, so we can actually push it to the point as we need to overtake Oliver Bearman in the other pair of Haas. So let's see what can we do. So you can see our worth is much there, so we can do it even after this instability in the car there. We can still manage to do it, as now we are pretty much, you can see Oliver Bearman also literally struggling with the car. Can we do it down the inside of the farm corner? And here we go, but look at that, Oliver Bearman is not kind of giving up, but here we go, he's still there. Look at that, he's still there. He puts his wheel side by side and he repasses it. That is crazy, man. These AI cars are not at all giving up. There is a little bit of a pain, but also fun there as we are trying to do it on Oliver Pearman. Can we do it down the inside of the left field corner? There's a continuous battle going on. We are wheel to wheel with Oliver Pearman right now to the upcoming Cops corner. Can we do it this time as we have the inside to the Cops corner and we're gonna claim our position? And here we go. We have done the move on Oliver Pearman to the points. Still many laps to go as we are hunting down Alex Albon right now. Can we do it down the inside of the Stoke corner with the help of DRS? And yes, we can do it. Little bit instability in the rear, but we have to box there, and oh, that is not good. We just went a little bit off the track and got a track limit warning while entering the pit lane. So it is really very strict. The track limit thing is really very strict. I mean, even if you like kind of like spinning out or like sliding, you still get the penalty, which is very much little bit unjustified. I can say that because you are not intentionally maybe cutting the corner kind of. So here we go. Can we do it on Carlos Sainz in the Williams to the left field corner again? We go down the inside little bit, finding that you're unstable but still managing the move right there. So we are up to pass Lance Strolovic again. So let's see what can we do. He defends the inside to the Cops corner. Can we repeat our pass there? But we're not gonna do that from the outside. We're gonna switch to the inside as we are trying our fortune to the Magnussen back at corner, and here we go doing the move on Lance Strolovic right there. So we are pretty much gaining back all the position that we lost as we are again trying to be fighting with Nico Hülkenberg in the Haas. So let's see, not in the Haas, I mean in the stakeout as we are. Can we, oh, little bit of wheel bang Nico Hülkenberg is doing. That is a little bit of not good, but again finding that rear end unstable, and 15-second penalty for that. Unacceptable, man. I'm really getting very frustrated with all of this kind of, I mean, I'm really trying hard to do it, and look at that. No way, man. This is the last thing I may want. I worked so hard to get all the position, even after all the troubles. I mean, we already spun once. Also 15-second penalty for sliding off track. That is not good. Just again, look at that. I don't understand. I got penalty for that even though I did not cut the corner. The rear end just stepping away. I don't know. I don't even want to turn the car. 20-second penalty for that. I am speechless. This is bad. This is unbroadcastably bad as down the inside we go on Esteban Ocon. But we also got the penalty. I mean, there's no chance we have to clear 20 seconds now. That is crazy, but we're not gonna give up. We may not finish higher, but we're gonna show our talent. We're gonna show our power. That's down the inside we go on the stake Audi there. Not stake Audi, I mean stake kick, stake out, whatever the name is. We're gonna try to do again on Oliver Bearman. Look at that, we're really very close. We are trying to be wheel to wheel down to the first corner. We go a little bit on the curb there, but here we go. We are confirming our position, so we have elevated ourselves back to the points. You can see the 10th position, but can we get Carlos Sainz there in the Williams? He also a little bit going wide there. Well, I have to remember the 20 seconds, yes, but down the inside we go to the Cops corner, and here we go. We have done Carlos Sainz. Now we're to gain as much time as possible as the gap is 20-second penalty. So can we do it on Alex Albon right now? We're gonna try our best. Whatever we can do, we're gonna show the best of our talent, of our driving skills, as down the inside we go to the Stoke corner, and we're gonna get Alex Albon in the Williams there. So we have made some progress right there to the Magnussen backers. We are now in the last lap there, so we need to gain time. And look at it. No way! What? No way! No! This is unfair, man. No way! We on the last lap, man. I also created gap, but this is heartbreaking. Doubt. This is really bad. I mean, the car is so unpredictably unstable sometimes. I don't understand. And of course, undoubtedly, we're gonna finish P20. Congratulations, Oscar Piastri, Antonelli on the podium. So that's very nice. McLaren really strong. So what a crazy race! What a crazy 30 minutes. I mean, 20 laps of torture. We had the mental depression of sliding here and there. Wow, what a pain and misery.